I'm gonna tell you that, and I know you guys are gonna step back, and I'm gonna turn this down some so you can see it. But so about 2 years ago, I was not doing my health like I should be, and I gained a huge belly where I couldn't see my toes. I couldn't barely lean over, so I was wearing all these large shirts, and that's not me. If anybody who knows me, I'm 5'1", by the way. And so I was wearing these large shirts and stuff to cover it all up, and I couldn't even sit comfortably to clip my toenails. I hope some of you can relate to that. But so what I'm here to do today is I'm here to demonstrate the Renu Spa. This is our latest, greatest body device. Folks, this is hitting the world with storm. This is selling like hotcakes. This sold so fast yesterday. We have them on back order, but the back order isn't that long. They're coming in before March 18th. So if you're interested, there's a link on the screen where you can get that. And I know for TikTok Live, I'll have to put that link actually is up above for TikTok. So that link is up above in my bio in the link tree. So this is the latest, greatest. It's actually a medical grade, FDA cleared microcurrent. What's really cool about this is it restores, it revitalizes, and it refreshes. So let's talk about those three things. And let me put this on while I'm talking about this. So this is our conductive gel. And somebody asked last night, can I use any gel? No. This is formulated especially to help you out to get rid of all that lovely little fat and that dimples and circulation and things like that. And this was formulated for, I gotta get on all areas here. This is formulated for the Renu Spa, okay? And then give me just a minute here as I put all this on. I'm gonna need to clear this off real quick. So off my hands. All right, so this is your Renu Spa. You have these metallic electrodes. This is going to deliver a microcurrent. When I turn it on, you can see that it has 5 points here. So it's going to go for 5 minutes. I'm going to point this down a little bit so you all can see. Oh, come back. TikTok, are you still there? Whew. Okay, now you can hear it, and so I'm going to have to speak up some. Now you can hear it. All right, do you see that I'm going clockwise? I want to go from right above to left to go over that belly button. I don't have, I think on here I have my before and after pictures up, but on TikTok I don't. I wish I had my before and after pictures up. I'm a little bit bloated this morning. Anybody eat chia seeds? I had a chia pudding this morning, and I think it gave me the bloat. So I'm going to use this, and you have to use this consistently. So let me point something out. With all microcurrent technology, and if you want to go to the spa and pay hundreds of dollars for 5 minutes on one area, and I think with cryo or the cool stuff, it's $700 to $1,000, go right ahead. You can get this at my price right now for $299. Which is super cheap for this because this is one of the best devices we have. It goes up tomorrow to $375, and see, it gave me a little beep, so we're now going on the 4 minutes. Then if I want to do these sides here, I do this coming up to the rib cage, coming up to the rib cage, coming up to the rib cage, you know, and then you can go in a circular motion here, coming up to the rib cage. You need to do this 5 minutes a day, at least 4 to 5 times a week to get results. This is not an overnight thing. You know, my bat wings went away like within a week. Holy cow, my bat wings were gone. And I did a reel on my bat wings. However, my stomach, I didn't start seeing results till week 3, and like, I could see my toes. Oh, I'm so happy I could see my toes. All right, so let's talk. So there's 3 things. So you can restore, which is to stimulate, and that's to depuff. And that's some of what I'm doing right now. Because again, I got a little bloated eating chia seeds. Anybody eat chia seeds? And does that do that to you? And what I did was I made a chia seed pudding that's really, really good. And so I made this chia seed pudding. Let's go back and do this again. I don't know why I keep doing that. I made this chia seed pudding that's made with coconut milk, cinnamon, and some vanilla. Tastes really, really good, right? And so I've been making that and eating that for breakfast, and this morning it gave me the little puffiness. So that's okay. But this is how you do this for 5 minutes. And oh my Lord, you will see the results if you are consistent. You have to be consistent. All right. Now, just like anything else, just like with our firming cream and everything else, this doesn't give you a license to sit here and do this and eat bonbons all day and not do anything. All right. But I'm telling you, this little microcurrents do go in and they help to stimulate the cells and the lymphatic. They help to get those fluids moving and circulation moving. And with that, it will take out the puffiness. We have before and after pictures where people have used it on their ankles from sitting on a plane too long. Like when I sit on that plane going to Dubai, especially in April, we have it on there, right? And so they've been able to get rid of the puffiness then. We also have people who use it to refresh themselves after they work out. So this is our latest device. It took the world by storm yesterday. Again, we have them on back order, but back order is only for a couple of weeks. And I only have the sale on for 48 hours. So if you want this at my cost, otherwise after the 29th, we'll be selling this forever. This is beautiful. This is the same, by the way, or similar. I shouldn't say the same. This is similar. So sorry about that. This is similar to the lovely, wonderful wellness spa that's in Europe and in Canada. Okay? So this is similar to that. But again, if you could, those of you can see what my stomach looked like before, and it was huge. I mean, I couldn't sit down to do my toenails or anything. And now this is almost all gone. So I am so appreciative. You know, I am so appreciative. And this pairs up with your phone. Unfortunately, it pairs up with that one. Let me see if I can. I don't think I have Vera on this phone. But what it does is it pairs up with your application on your smartphone. Do I have Vera? No, I don't have Vera on here. Shoot. But it pairs up and it gives you 16 different routines to use. It gives you tutorials on how to use it. It pairs up and it's sending this on my skin at 84 times per second. Is gauging the resistance and sending it to that phone right there. And so, that should not have gone off that fast. But anyway, so it's gauging the resistance, sending it to the phone, and it's going to tell me, you can see it in wave-like motion in real time. Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? What do I need to do? Do I need to add more gel? Which in a minute it's going to tell me I need to add more gel because I can feel that's drying up already. Okay. And then, okay, now it's done. And then once it finishes, it does its done. Then what I do is I take a cloth right here. Ugh, go off. Come on. Okay. And then I clean off my electrodes. I don't run them underwater. I clean off my electrodes. These are being patented as we speak. These are great. You don't feel any kind of electricity or anything like that. Okay. So again, this is, and then you can either rub it in, although I don't have much left there, or you can wipe it off with a towel if you so desired. Let me not show myself here. So, but that's all you do, 5 minutes a day, and then I'm gonna do it 4 to 5 times. I do mine 5 times a week. Let me be 100% honest. I do mine 5 times a week, going around and around and around. You only need 5 times on here. I see somebody said me. So again, you can go up to the link in the bio if you're on TikTok on the phone there. On here, I have the link right there. So I have the link right there where you can purchase to get this for $2.99 plus tax and shipping. It comes from the company. So you're going to be going into Nu Skin. And here's the good news about this. If you sign up to get this here, you will actually be a member for life and have 20%, and it's free to join. And you'll have the membership for life to have 20% off for the rest of your life off of everything. So you'll get everything at my cost, okay? And if you're interested, I don't know, I get people who say they can't afford it. If you can't afford it, join Nu Skin for God's sakes. Become a member. Have you ever heard of affiliate marketing? We drop ship now. We no longer have to mail things out from the house or things like that. And this is going to hit with the storm. as I said, it did yesterday because we sold out of what we had yesterday. Although they have some in reserve and they're making more and they'll be shipped out by the 15th at the very latest. I've already had a bunch of mine shipped out last night. So some of you who are early, like Julie, if you're watching this, hello, hello. Yours is coming today. So Kelly, yours is coming today. So there are a bunch of folks who's got mailed out. Those are the 2 emails I saw. I didn't have time to go through all my emails. But those are being shipped out. There's a 2-year warranty on this. It's patented. It's beautiful. You use it with our conductive gel to give you the most optimal results. To get rid of bat wings. I no longer have bat wings. I still have a little bit on this side because I did this side first. But I no longer have bat wings. No more bat wings. And my stomach, I can touch my toes. I can really touch my toes. And I can see my toes. And I can sit down, trim my toes. And oh my gosh. But again, you got to use it super consistently. So it restores, revitalizes. Revitalizes is that toning, that firming, that sculpting. Who doesn't want that? That's what you pay at a spa for, right? So who doesn't want that? So toning, firming, and spying or sculpting things up, right? It can refresh. I know, again, a lot of my friends who are athletes use this, and this is to be used on arms, on your stomach, bottom, thighs, okay? 2 things. Don't do the neck. Don't do the chest. The chest is where your heart is. This is an electrical current. Even though you don't feel it, this is sending out electrical currents, especially if you're a pacemaker. Don't do this on the chest, okay? Don't do this on your neck. Why? Because your thyroid is right there. If you don't know where your thyroid is, it's right there. Okay, if you do this over your thyroid, you're liable to put yourself in a hyperthyroidism situation, which is not good. It'll set off a whole slew of things, including even tachycardia. So it'll speed up your heart, give you dysarrhythmias. It will start messing with hormone imbalance and all kinds of things. Don't go over your thyroid with this. This is not for the face. This is a body spa. We have one for the face that we've been using for years, which is beautiful. I have it too, and I use it. And I will demo that one at some point. But the body spa is so popular. It's the Renu Spa IO that pairs up with your phone so that you can have 16 or I think it's 15 different routines, a whole library full of tutorials. It gives you pictures. It gives you demos that you can use. But it's pretty self-explanatory. It's 5 minutes on each area, okay? 4 to 5 times a day. And again, you want to be super, super cautious. Don't go the neck. Don't go the chest. Somebody asked about doing lats. I don't know. I don't have any fat or any kind of bloat back there, so I don't have to worry about my lats. But do I do the arms and come down to about there? Yes, I can do the arms. But I'm not going to go here because that's chest. That's where the heart is, okay? And I'm not going to go over my thyroid. All right, so those are 2 implications. The other thing I would say from an anatomy and physiology perspective, even though it's giving off little electrical currents, it's in the top portion of the skin that goes down and stuff. If you have a hip replacement that has metal in it, titanium is typically fine. I don't know about other metals. But if you have, I don't know about the other metals that they use. I know there's other metals there. But if you have like a hip replacement, I would not sit there on your hip. And by the way, this is not your hip. This is your hip. So you're going to go down. Here, let me show you guys this. Let me see if I can stand back enough. Okay, when you go down, you can feel the top of your bone here. That is your iliac crest. Now go down, put a hand like this, go down where your forefinger is right there. You can feel your hip. And if you move your leg up and down, you will feel where your hip is. So if you have a hip replacement, don't sit there on top of it. Go over the quads, go over the hamstrings. Yeah, typically, anyways, over the hip is not where you have cellulite. So let me point that out. You have cellulite here, you have cellulite here, you have cellulite in the back of the thigh, and you have cellulite in the front or on the inner thighs. That's where you want to concentrate this at. Okay, so sorry about that TikTok. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I hopefully fix that. That's where it keeps on, where you got cellulite. You don't have it right over the hip, okay? So there's no reason to sit over the hip on that. So those are my cautions. So I'm giving it to you straight. Again, you have to use this 4 to 5 times a week. The first time I got it 8 weeks ago, the first week I sort of used it. I was like, oh, it feels good. Yeah, da, da, da. And then I realized, no, Lauren, you know better. Consistency. So it was this past month that I decided to get real consistent with it. And oh my God, I am so glad I did. So yeah, it will move the fluid, it will move the lymph, it will refresh your body. It's a comfortable massage. And let me tell you a couple of other things real quick here. We did a clinical study, as we always do. I love our company, so science-based. And I'm the scientist. So we did a clinical study, using that clinical study, and we had subjects ranging from ages, I believe it was 25 to 45. 25 to 65 years of age were recruited to use this regimen for 12 weeks. And then we took baseline data at week 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. We took data. At the 12 week was when we had significant appearance in the arm, abdomen, and thigh, okay, of one being a lot smoother, firmer, and toned with no bat wings. You know what bat wings are, right? Okay, and then we had significant improvement in the abdomen or in the tummy and also in the thighs. We have tons of research. Somebody made the question yesterday about, all I see is sellers. We're not all sellers of who we have the results on. We did a pre-launch. So what's a pre-launch? All companies do this. So the pre-launch, sorry about that. The pre-launch is where we give, people come out and we buy it at our price, right? So we buy it, and then we have codes that we can sell to either our team or to our customers. And then we test it ahead of time. Why? So that I can stand up before you and say to you in all honesty, it works. I certainly would not be promoting this if it didn't work. But like everything, you must be consistent. You should also drink a lot of water too, not just coffee. And I'm not taking sweet coffee because I have no water here. So, but this is the latest, greatest, taking the world by storm. We sold quite a bit. We sold out of the first stock yesterday. We have the second stock on its way. It's going to help energize. It's going to feel like a spa experience. It feels really nice to the skin. But most importantly, it tones, it firms, it lifts, and it sculpts. Who doesn't want that? Who does not want that? So, and I wish I showed myself before, but 12 weeks ago, folks, I was embarrassed to show my stomach. I had a big tummy. I could not sit down comfortably and clip my nails, and I couldn't. To bend over to tie my shoes, oh my God, that's another story. Whew. And all I've done is this, and I do eat healthy, and I drink water, and I walk. I wish I could say I walk every day. I only walk every other day with my dogs 2 miles a day, and I need to be in the habit of walking them every day. And it's 2 miles. That's not a lot. And we don't run, we walk slowly, 2 miles. So I can wholeheartedly promote this and tell you it's the best thing since sliced bread. I am so freaking excited about this, I can hardly stand it. I actually saw this over in Europe 2 years ago. You remember when I went to Spain? Anybody remember when I went to Marbella? And I was in Spain. There's a friend of mine there. They had it before us. And everybody there kept saying, Lauren, when's America getting it? And I was like, I don't know. We're working on it. Well, it's here. It has arrived. I am so in love with this. And the nice thing, it comes with a 2-year warranty. It'll come straight from the company to you. And again, let me be plain blunt. When you're purchasing it in the next 48 hours, you're getting it at my price. Guess what? I'm not making profit on that. Now, will I get paid by you by getting points and sales points? Yeah, but that's a whole lot different than when it goes up on March to $375 when it goes to retail. When it goes to retail, then I make profit. I'm willing to let this go out for the next 48 hours at my price, at sale price. Why? Because I want to get it in the hands of as many customers as possible so we can get those customer results as well and share those. And then I don't have to hear from somebody, looks like it's all sellers doing it. Well, I might be a seller, but I happen to be a human body too. Hello. And if you don't believe it, go away. You know? But you pay for this, and you pay hundreds of dollars to thousands at a spa. And if that's what you want to do, go have your merry way. You know, I'm okay with that. The other thing I want to point out is besides the conductive gel, we also have a Dramatic Effects. This is all part of our age lock system. So we have the Dramatic Effects polish. This is like an exfoliator. It's got a chemical exfoliator as well as an enzyme exfoliator. And so as well as physical, obviously, because you can feel it. It's really smooth. Typically, I would use this in the shower first. And I keep this in the shower because it's exfoliation, right? And I love this. So it makes your skin super, super smooth. It has small cellulose little beads that dissolve as you exfoliate on it. And it's good for clearing off. Everybody should exfoliate at least once a week because you have a lot of dead cells. Did you see how many skin cells you shed? Do you know that you're doing over 500,000 to millions in a day? Especially now that's dry, all right? So this will help slough off those dead cells and get rid of all that bacteria and junk and gunk and stuff. Of course, the shower will too as you wash with soap, right? But exfoliating gets rid of all what we call that dead layer that needs to come off. And that comes off with exfoliation. So this works super, super well. Then we have a Dramatic Effect serum. And this is formulated to hydrate and visibly give you a more youthful appearance. And I use that in conjunction with my firming cream, which looks like a tube like this, but it's over there, so I'm not going to run and grab it. But we have these options too. But again, I use them all with my lovely, wonderful Renu Spa IO. And I promise you, you're going to see this take the world by storm. So if you want to jump on the bandwagon, if anybody wants to know how to get on, if you've ever done affiliate marketing, that's what drop shipping is basically like. But if you want to jump on the bandwagon and earn some money and pay those credit card bills or pay whatever bills, or I don't know, maybe you want to buy yourself a pair of red shoes. I'm not promising or guaranteeing anything to anybody because nobody works like I do. So, but you could, if you wanted to make that wonderful jump and have a side hustle. Let me tell you one of the biggest reasons why I love this. Because I don't have to go to a bar and work 8 to 10 hours in one day. And again, I'm not making any kind of claims whatsoever. I'm just telling you one experience. We'll just share it like that. But I used to go to a bar and have to work all day, 2 a.m., close the bar, come home. And now I can just sell a couple of items, one item. I won't tell you what those items are, but I can train you at because I can't make any complaints, right? But all I can tell you is that I've replaced my side bartending time, and I'm excited about that. But short of that, if you want to at least own one of these and get the same results that I've gotten, no bat wings, and get that stomach more smooth and more down, and use it five times, 5 minutes on each spot. And again, we have tutorials and a whole library full of stuff. Then for those of you who are on this live here, hello, there's a link right there at the bottom of the screen. And for those of you on TikTok, if you go up to my bio and you go to Linktree, there's a link in it to get this. But that link is only good for 48 hours because after February 29th, the price jumps to retail. And retail is a stale. There's also an option. We have the option where you can divide it into 4 payments with PayPal or with Klarna. So you can, and again, I don't know how all that works because I haven't had to do that, but you can do that at checkout. And I know there are some states that will not allow you to do that right away with PayPal. Excuse me, but Klarna should be okay. Ooh, you see I had a little gas there too. Whew. All right, so if anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer questions for you. I don't see any on TikTok, and unfortunately on here I can't see comments. So I see no comments or anything like that. So with that, I have a lot of work to do, and I actually have more sales I can see coming in, so I'm going to have to help those people out and answer any questions they have. So again, if you want it, those of you who are on TikTok, if you go to my bio, you go up in the bio, there's a link there in the link tree to which you can get it. Otherwise, you're going to need to hop over to Facebook because it's a whole lot easier to do this through the messenger. So you feel free to message me, and you should also be able to find that up there in that link as well. For those of you on here, I gave you the link right there to copy and to go into. It's an invite to become a member. It's free to become a member. And one of the great things about becoming a member, and you guys have that in the link up there too. And one of the great things about becoming a member, again, is you get 20% off for the rest of your life. You get the products at my cost. Holy cow, is that such a steal? But again, I'm only going to offer that for 2 days, and I'm pulling it all and going retail, 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 because obviously I'm not in the business of working a side hustle to give away everything and to not make any kind of money. But there is a great sale on right now, just to let you know. So if nobody has any questions, because I've been stalling with that, I don't see any questions at all. Oh, hello, Haley. Hello, Bree. Hello, Amanda. Man, I do not see. So, what is TikTok doing? Woohoo! TikTok, don't do that. Okay. So, there you go, folks. So, hi, Heather. Hi, Daku. I hope I pronounced it wrong. Daku? All right. But anyways, so if you want more information, just feel free to message me on it. And I hope you all have a phenomenal, phenomenal Tuesday. So, gotta run. Take care.